What's goody world? I'm back with the homie Nick. Y'all let me know how my audio sounding. It sounds great in my ear. All right, I'm on some shorts today. I gotta keep it short. I short and to the point today. The Fatty Electrician reviews the USS O'Bannon. Attack the enemy with potatoes. That's an interesting title. Until you pay attention to the screen. Those don't look like potatoes, Nick. It looks exactly like what it says. Down there at the bottom, written in blue. It looks just like that. I don't know what this flagellum is. I know what a phalange is. I know what a flagrant is. I don't know what a flagellum is. But I don't think it's a potato, bruh. Learn me something, Nick. Come on, man. Just come on.
Well, my favorite flagellum. That's a seaman tail. Naval legend, whatever. Anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the USS O'Bannon.
It's flagellum, not flagellum. My bad, twin.
Alright, today we're talking about my favorite flagellum. That's a seaman tail. Naval legend, whatever. Anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the USS O'Bannon. It is one of 175 American Fletcher-class destroyers. Weighing in at 2,050 tons, this small ship packs a punch. Rocking 5 5-inch guns, 10 21-inch torpedo tubes, and 2 barrels.
Whoa, the torpedo tubes y'all ain't hit me on yet. I understand the 5-inch, hold on. Let me just make sure I heard that right.
175 American Fletcher-class destroyers. Weighing in at 2,050 tons, this small ship packs a punch. Rocking 5 5-inch guns, 10 21-inch torpedo tubes.
Okay, the torpedo tubes. The 5-inch guns I get. The 20-inch torpedo tubes. That's a new one. Torpedo tubes is a new term for me. Let me know, because I get what he's saying. 20-inch is how big is that? A standard size for torpedoes, or are there larger torpedoes than that? Let me know. Shit.
This small ship packs a punch. Rocking 5 5-inch guns, 10 21-inch torpedo tubes, and 2 barrels of potatoes. What? You see, it all went down on April 5th, 1943, when the USS O'Bannon would come upon an enemy submarine that was traveling along the surface. Going unnoticed and approaching from behind, the USS O'Bannon would get visual confirmation that there were over a dozen enemy sailors sleeping on top of the submarine, basking in the sun. It is at this point that the USS O'Bannon yells Leroy Jenkins, puts the engines at full speed, and attempts to ram the submarine. And then at the last possible...
Leroy Jenkins. I feel like that may be a sailor's term that I need to learn. He said it so casually. He yelled Leroy Jenkins. Have I heard that? I don't think I heard that before.
Sailors sleeping on top of the submarine, basking in the sun. It is at this point that the USS O'Bannon yells Leroy Jenkins, puts the engines at full speed, and attempts to ram the submarine. And then at the last possible second, somebody realizes that it's probably a terrible idea to ram a submarine full of explosives with your own boat. So they would veer off course at the last possible second, narrowly missing the submarine, but effectively pulling up right next to it like it was a fucking parking lot. Needless to say, this both woke up and scared the holy shit out of the enemy crew. But the ship and the submarine were so close that the guns on the O'Bannon couldn't aim low enough to actually hit the sub. So the crew of the O'Bannon and the enemy sailors are just kind of looking at each other like, the fuck? Then the enemy sailors would remember that there's a 3-inch gun on top of their submarine, and they would frantically start preparing it to fire at the USS O'Bannon. The Americans had no weapons on them, so they resorted to doing the only thing they could. They just started fucking throwing shit at them. And coincidentally...
Wait. So on top of the 21-inch torpedoes and the 5-inch guns, they got a 3-inch motherfucker just up there chilling. They just got a 3-inch up there cooling. And since it was high enough, it could point down enough to hit the sub. Let me see where this goes.
There was 2 barrels of potatoes there. So they just start yeeting these fucking potatoes at them like they're trying to ruin their keto diet. And to the Americans' surprise, the enemy crew starts freaking the fuck out. They're diving away from the potatoes. They're kicking them in the water. They're trying to throw them back at the O'Bannon. It's just complete fucking chaos on top of the enemy sub. Because they thought the potatoes were grenades. This gave the crew of the O'Bannon just enough time to...
That makes all the sense in the world. I wonder whose idea that was. You see what I'm saying? It's so, they weren't trained to do that. Nobody trained them to do that. You just have to be there, assess the situation, look at your surroundings, see what you can use. You have to do quick problem solving. Oh, fuck it. Potatoes. Oh, we was going to eat those scallop. We want to, Leroy Jenkins was going to scallop them up. You know what I'm saying? A little cheese on there, little military cheese on there, little government cheese. It was going to be fantastic. Instead, now we got to launch these, we got to launch them. Now we have to use them as a decoy for something.
Because they thought the potatoes were grenades. This gave the crew of the O'Bannon just enough time to put enough distance between them and the sub that they could aim the 5-inch guns at the submarine. Needless to say, they would hit it because, well, America, we can hit the moon with a people bullet, we're definitely going to be able to hit a submarine at point blank range. It would then double back.
Wait, what did this? No metric on the moon. Talk to me.
America, we can hit the moon with a people bullet, we're definitely going to be able to hit a submarine at point blank range. It would then double back, hit it with a couple depth charges, permanently turning that submarine into a Yamato-class coral reef. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you that the crew of the O'Bannon just quack-banged an entire naval vessel with a fucking potato. Oh my god, it's a spud bang grenade. And can we address the fact that the
spud bang grenade? I get it. The fact that they thought they were grenades, I don't know if that was the thought process of whoever came up with let's just throw these potatoes at them. I don't know, because potatoes hurt. I don't know if y'all ever been hit with a potato. Like I said, I've been hit with a potato, but I've been hit with acorns more. And you know the acorns that don't fully blossom, they still be like tight, and then you can hold them like this. You ain't gotta hold them like this. You can hold them. You can hold them with just your thumb and your index and just launch that. Those feel like getting hit with a potato. I don't know if y'all ever been hit with that or hit with a potato. Being hit with a potato is pretty odd, but I've been hit with a potato. It hurts. It hurts bad.
Yamato-class coral reef. If you're not picking up,
especially if a brother who play too much threw it at you. Anybody who got siblings out there who got that brother that just play too damn much, like, bro, not right now, and it just hit you with a potato. Yeah, that shit happens in real life.
What I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you that the crew of the O'Bannon just quack-banged an entire naval vessel with a fucking potato. Oh my god, it's a spud bang grenade. And can we address the fact that the American unhealthcare reputation is so fucking gnarly that we threw a potato at them, and the enemy just went full Admiral Akbar? How's the old saying go? Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if an American gives you a potato, fucking run, because it's probably a grenade. I'm gonna be completely honest, I could die right now happy if I knew that one of those crew members yelled, "You should have had a V8" when they threw a potato. And I can hear my comment section already. Buh, you know the captain of the O'Bannon said that didn't actually happen. Buh. Yeah, I do know that. I also know that multiple lower enlisted people say that it did happen. Now, okay. I've worked in retail, I've worked in restaurants, I was in the military, and now I do construction, and I can tell you one thing for sure. If all the people at the bottom of the chain of command are saying that something happened, and the one dude at the top that's responsible for all those boneheads is like, no it didn't. That shit absolutely happened. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. February's shirts are now live at thefatelectrician.com. So yeah, Spud Bang out. Oh, that's going to be a shirt. Quack bang out.
Spud bang out. I like that one. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy story that actually happened. And you definitely believe the crew. It's just like the rich billionaires' maids. It's just like the maids. You better believe them. They know everything. They know it all. They know the secrets. They know they get it. If the house worker comes and tell you, especially multiple, yeah, it's pretty much happening. All right, that was a USS O'Bannon review of a peculiar situation that actually happened that led to the sinking of a submarine. Incredible. He didn't really mention what they did with the 3-inch gun though, because he just went from a 3-inch gun to them just throwing the potatoes. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one, y'all. I'm out. Peace.